Welcome back sa ating channel mga friends. Pag-usapan po natin ang mga nabanggit ni Coach Brian Shaw para sa ating NBA hopeful na si Kai Sotto at ilan pang insights sa select team ng G League. Tara at samahan niyo po ako. Nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na ma-interview ang coach nila Kai Sotto sa G League Select Team na si Brian Shaw sa NBA Republica Party. Ito ay shinare ng Coaches Unfiltered podcast. Sa naturang interview ay nabanggit ni Coach Brian Shaw na natutuwa nga daw siya na mabigyan ng opportunity para maging coach ng ating dalawang kababayan na sina Kai Sotto at Jalen Green.
Yeah, I'm excited about the opportunity to coach these two young players. I had the good fortune of being able to coach Jalen Green last summer in the Nike Hoop Academy down in Los Angeles. Very, very talented player. The number one player in his class, 2020, coming out, that just graduated from high school this year. And he has, tons of potential. Looking forward to, I haven't seen as much of Kai Sotto, but a big guy with a nice skill set, nice touch. And seems to have a very good understanding of the game, high basketball IQ. And so, our job, my job as a coach is going to be to try to develop these guys and teach them as best I can through my experiences how to be pros on and off the court. And so I'm looking forward to the opportunity to do that. Now it's going to be a little challenging because of the COVID pandemic. That's going on in terms of the protocol that we have to follow coaching these guys, but I'm looking forward to that challenge.
Alright. Gaya nga ng nabanggit natin sa ating nakaraang video, ay si Nikola Jokic nga daw ang pinakamalapit na nagre-resemble sa laro ni Kai Sotto.
Kai, I think a lot of the bigs that are in the NBA now, I think he has the ability to play like Nikola Jokic. Kai can shoot the ball from the outside. Obviously I haven't had a chance to be around him yet, but from the film that I've watched on him, looks like he can shoot the ball from the outside. He can be a facilitator where you can put him on the top of the floor, give him the ball and let him, do dribble handoffs, much like you see Jokic do. So I see him as a guy that's pretty versatile, that obviously he has to get stronger, but I think that he can play with his back to the basket as well as facing the basket and facilitate for his teammates.
At dahil nga daw mabilis ang pagtangkad ni Kai, ay it will take time bago niya makamit ang kanyang tunay na lakas sa pangangatawan.
Yeah, well, one of the things that, I had the fortune of coaching a lot of big guys, especially when they were really young. And Kai is young, and a lot of times when you grow that fast at such a young age, it takes a little bit more time for your body and the strength and for you to get a foundation and a base and for that to catch up with you.
Gaya nga daw ni Andrew Bynum na nagkaroon siya ng pagkakataon na i-coach ay hindi nga raw mangyayari overnight na marating ni Kai Sotto ang kanyang full potential.
One of the players that I coached, he was at the time the youngest player to ever come into the NBA was Andrew Bynum. With the Lakers, was a young big guy who eventually became very, very good, but it didn't happen overnight. And so I think if Kai puts in the work, obviously he's got to spend a lot of time in the weight room getting stronger with our strength and conditioning coach. I think he has the aptitude to play the game and has high basketball IQ. And I think he has a good skill set as well. And so it's just a matter of putting in that work every day, doing everything at game speed. And once he does everything at game speed, I think he'll just naturally get better because he has the drive to get there. And like you said, he doesn't aspire to play in the G League. He wants to play in the NBA. And so I think with the work that we'll be putting in every day, some of the things that I'll be able to share with him, and chart his progress like I did with a young Andrew Bynum or a young Pau Gasol. Some of the, even I played with Shaq when he was young. They got better and better as time went on, and I don't see why it would be any different for Kai.
Nabanggit din ni Coach Brian ang advantage ng paglalaro sa G League instead na maglaro sa US NCAA.
The big advantage is that they'll be able to spend a good majority of time working on their game. When you go to college, and I'm not taking anything away from going to college, obviously I played college ball and I think it's a great experience, but you have a lot of kids, especially the elite level talent, that they know exactly what it is, what their goal is, end goal is, and they don't particularly want to go to school and go to class. And so this offers them an opportunity, if they're on this level, and possibly if they would have gone to college and maybe only played 1 or 2 years anyway, they get to still train every single day. They don't have to go to class. But when they come through our program, and if they do make it to the NBA, we still pay for them for 4 years of college through a program at Arizona State if they ever want to finish their education. And so that's what a lot of people don't know. On top of that, they're able to be paid a significant amount of money for this year to play, which they wouldn't have been able to get in college as well. And I think that they'll get to spend more time in the gym working on their craft.
Naniniwala si Coach Brian na tama ang naging desisyon ni Kai at ng kanyang team na maglaro sa G League instead of sa Europe or ibang liga.
Obviously that's a personal choice that was made between himself and his family. If you aspire to play against the best, which the NBA is the best basketball league in the world, then why not go on the path that's closest to the NBA, which is the G League. And like I said, it's not to knock college basketball or even going overseas and playing. Like I played in college, I played overseas as well in Italy, but nothing replicates the game. That like the actual NBA itself. And so he's going to be surrounded by coaches and staff that have been in the NBA and have that kind of experience that will be able to share that knowledge with him. And so I think it's the right choice for him.
At dahil nga 6 pa lamang ang kanyang players sa select team, ay hindi pa nga daw niya napapagdesisyonan ang klase ng opensa na kanyang gagamitin.
The whole team is put together. Like right now, we only have 6 players signed to our team. So the rest of the team won't even be put together probably for another couple months. So I'm still wrestling with what offense I would run, once we actually start playing games.
Hindi nga lang daw isang type ng opensa ang balak niya gamitin upang ma-highlight ng lahat ng players ang strength nila.
So I want to put all of the players in all of the positions to be able to highlight and showcase, what they can do. And so if Kai, for instance, Kai Sotto is good out on the top of the floor and he can facilitate for his team, I want to put him in those positions so that he can succeed. If Jalen Green has an exceptional ability to post up as a guard, then sometimes he'll be inside, posting up. And so even though we don't have an affiliate, I'm going to expose them to over the year to every different type of offensive system, and also make them. Defense is mostly about effort, but we'll teach them all the different ways to play the pick and roll, to front the post inside, or play behind. We'll cover all the different ways that you can play both offensively and defensively, with the expectation that just getting repetition at all those things will get them better in all the different areas.
Pagtatapos ni Coach Brian ay magiging mabuti nga daw para sa NBA ang pagkakaroon ng mga Filipino basketball players na sumusubok makapasok sa NBA.
Teams and I'm happy that the enthusiasm that's there, in the country, and like I said, the momentum is going in the right way. You see some of these young players that have ties to the Philippines that are trying to make their way to the NBA. So I think it's just going to be great for the game and truly turn it into a...
Maaaring isang parte kung bakit nakasama si Kai Sotto sa select team ng G League ay ang fanbase na madadala niya sa liga. Ngunit, naniniwala ko na mas angat ang pagiging high ceiling ni Kai o pagkakaroon ng mataas na potensyal, kaya naman kinuha siya ng liga. Sang-ayon ako sa nabanggit ni Coach Brian na tama ang desisyon ng kampo ng ating NBA hopeful na tumalon sa G League instead of playing college ball or playing overseas. Ang target ni Kai mga friends ay ang NBA. Bakit pa nga naman lalayo ang ating pambato kung ang mismong developmental league ng iyong pangarap ang gusto mag-training sa iyo para mapalakas at maging NBA ready ang iyong laro, isip at pangangatawan. At dahil bata pa nga si Kai ay suportahan lang po natin ang ating pambato na makamit niya ang kanyang full potential. May mga araw na papabor sa kanya at may mga araw naman na hindi. May mga aspeto na kailangan niyang ma-improve, kaya naman with this constant training and hard work ay tiwala ako na unti-unti niyang maabot ang kanyang NBA dream. Sa mga gusto pong mapanood ang full interview kay Coach Brian Shaw ay nasa description po ng ating video ang naturang link. So ayan na lang muna po ang ating featured video para sa ating NBA hopeful na si Kai Sotto. Mag-subscribe lang po sa ating channel para sa mga latest news and updates sa mundo ng basketball. Friends, this has been FD368. Be good, be safe, and God bless.